everyone. Today let's have a look at whether DENT can be on top 20 coins, top 10 coins on CMC before end of 2019. So if you look at this recent tweet from DENT Wireless, so this is the biggest milestone they achieved on 29th of April 2019. So DENT reached the roadmap goal of 15 million users 2 months ahead of schedule. So DENT is now a top 5 cryptocurrency measured by users. And Miko mentioned that it's time to start shifting the growth driver from just referrals to ad monetization and other marketing measures. So that's an incredible message um, when they reach the 15 million user milestone. So, in terms of the claim, whether it's the top 5 cryptocurrency, let's do a quick investigation about that before getting to the conclusion whether DENT could make to top 10 on CMC before 2019. So, if you look at the um, recent stats of the user growth, so DENT has grown to 16.5 million users, which was on June 3rd, 2019. And if you look at the other crypto coins um, and their users, or the number of wallets or users, you can say, so Bitcoin leads the top, which is roughly around 17 million users. And you have Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and other all the coins listed here. So you can easily see where DENT is positioned. So DENT is pretty much heading into the top 5 cryptocurrencies measured by users. That's a very key metrics here. And DENT is having roughly 120,000 daily active users on their mobile app as well. So daily active users is a measure of saying how many users are actively participating on a day-to-day basis. So 16.5 millions is the total registered users, and active daily users are those who are buying or selling data on a daily basis. So if you look at Coinbase is one of the leading cryptocurrency platforms and a biggest exchange in the world. So DENT exchange is also DENT also has an exchange in the background and a front-facing mobile app also, pretty much like Coinbase. Like Coinbase has a mobile app and behind the screen it has a desktop version of the trading platform. So DENT pretty much is positioned there. So if you look at Coinbase took 10 years to reach a user base of 25 million users. So let's have a quick look at how many years DENT took to reach the 16.5 million users. So DENT took 1.8 years to reach the milestone of 16.5 million users, which is a very steep growth. If you look at this chart, you can see the user growth is pretty exponential. It's all the way from May 2018. It spiked going up. It seems to be never ending. It keeps on going up. So that's a clear indication that it's heading to become one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies. In terms of exchange as well, so there's a report uh, on the statistics of exchanges. So there also it mentioned that um, next to Coinbase, Binance, and other biggest exchanges, DENT is trying to have approximately 120 to 180 daily active users on their exchange as well, on the mobile app or the exchange, because mobile app as a behind the screen executes orders on the exchange as well. So it's pretty good um, user growth in terms of the time period. Within 1.8 years, DENT has managed to make a good substantial progress. And there's another article which I want to highlight today. So this article which says how WhatsApp is disrupting the telecom industry. So that's a nice article here. And here at the bottom of the page, it talks about what does the future of telecom industries look like. This is a very interesting piece here. So Here they make a statement saying we will soon live in a world where large telecom companies only offer data packages with phones. That's a very key statement here. So in the future, we might end up a scenario where only data packages are offered for the mobile users. So when that day comes, because right now voice calls and text messages have become absolutely meaningless. Nobody makes calls over the normal conventional way. They are using their mobile data and use social media apps like Viber, WhatsApp. They use WhatsApp for messaging even, rather than using your mobile providers method of sending messages, traditional messages. So WhatsApp sends out more messages. um, 50% of the world's messages are now sent by WhatsApp actually, from the recent statistics. So that's a key thing. So DENT is forming a layer where all these telecom companies are going to offer the data packages. So DENT exchange will be the top layer as a retail seller for all the telecom companies. This doesn't mean this telecom companies are going to go away. They will stay in business, but DENT will play a role on top of their layer where all the telcos can participate and sell their data globally. That's the key word here. They can sell globally because that DENT platform is available for more than 62 countries right now as we speak. So if you look at the top telecom companies in the world, so this is a very big list. So Verizon Communications, they have 241 billion USD market cap as as on March 16, 2019. And the second biggest is the China Mobile. So Dent is in talks with China Mobile as well recently, and AT&T and T and Comcast and quite a lot of big companies they have partnered with. So if you look at the top 10 companies, they are worth more than $1 trillion in total market cap on the business what they do, business valuation. So imagine that's pretty huge. Your competitors for Dent are all these big top telecom companies. I'm pretty proud to say that Dent has is in direct competition with these big players because all Dent does is pretty much what they are doing. But Dent doesn't owns even a single tower or doesn't provide satellite links. It's pretty much like the model of Uber and Airbnb, where Uber doesn't own even a single taxi, or an Airbnb doesn't own even a single square foot of land, but it's quite bigger than Hilton hotel group of hotels now. So that's how disrupting Dent is for the telecom companies in the future. So that's a key takeaway here. And let's have a quick look why the market sentiment, the price has been so low. So the market sentiment for Dent has been really poor due to the concern of supply of tokens, which is fair from my opinion. But you got to remember, market sentiment and fundamentals of a business are two separate entities. Market sentiment can bring down the price drastically, but if the fundamentals of the business keeps growing strong, we don't have to worry, as the price will always catch up once the market sentiment reverses. Market sentiment is always prone for reversal, but if the fundamental is broken or not good, business fundamental is not good, then the coin will never catch up the price. So, but in the case of Dent, they are doing a pretty good job in delivering their milestones. So I wouldn't be concerned too much about the token supply as well, because as I mentioned, the world's total prepaid user count is 5.8 billion users. So you can see here there are 5.8 billion users connections. So you can make it out why you need so much supply. So if you look at the top 10 coins, Dent needs to get a market cap of 2.5 billion to get to the top 10 on CMC. So based on market sentiment reversal, I could easily bet on saying that Dent has a good position to head towards top 10 on CMC. before 2019.